college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Trojans offense comes on the field first today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving corps that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary?
Oh, the pass is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
So Texas Tech's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run it here. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. It's third down for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Hammond. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, pick in the very first play. He's running out of time here. Short throw complete to the tight end. Physical run earns the first down.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Nice grab. It's Jordan. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Yeah, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught by the receiver. Finding space at the 20. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The Trojans will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had it settled for 3 last time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Offense getting set, it's second down. Wants to throw it. So it's incomplete, caught the ball, but they rule him out of bounds.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking to throw. It's Hammond. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And the Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's the tight end who grabs it. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. The Red Raiders pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. He finds his man. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Looking to throw it on first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That big body tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense at the goal line.
If you put a bigger linebacker on him, he can move away and use his speed. And if you go with an undersized, more athletic safety or defensive back, then he's just going to up and over it. Just a nice job of utilizing your tight end in this area.
Set up for the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Off the play fake on first down. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Makes a quick catch. An important 9 yards gain there, brings up just 3rd and 1.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Throwing up, play action. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Testing defense with a throw downfield. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. This time a completion. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. 6th play of the drive coming up. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Pulls it in. It's Sims. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. That one hurts, backs him up 10 yards. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Pulls it in. It's Jordan. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Stays on his feet. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. And the Trojans will line up to put it away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Pass complete. It's second down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
That sack sets up a third down play. To the air, it's Hammond. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Another great play by this receiver, and I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two, and that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, but is the final play of this period. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To the air. It's Mayava. Finds his man. It's Jordan. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up an important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And the Trojans looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Trojans. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Ball handed off. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Junior. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Gets into space at the 50. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive moving. And on 1st down, right back to the running game. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Here's the 2nd down play. They're going to run it. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Hammond. Catch made on the left side. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. 1 play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it here. Powers through. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
What a call here by this offense, and unfortunately, the receiver drops this drag route. So much real estate in front of him. A big gain missed by the drop.
Looking downfield, it's Mayava. A deep shot to the right. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback in his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Now a 2nd down here. Scanning the field. It's Hammond. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air under that throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the fair catch is made, but hold on. There's a flag down. They have to kick this again. So the special teams mistake moves the offense up 15 yards. Takes the handoff. It's Jordan. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker. Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Pressure is coming. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They takes the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. And the Red Raiders looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Dropping back, it's Hammond. The receiver grabs it. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. They'll go hurry up here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him, makes a heck of a play.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete again. A 3rd straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded near the 20. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Mayava. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how efficient this offense can be. They got a chance to add some points here before the break. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. He pulls in the catch. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He's hit as he throws it. And the completion made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Looking to throw. It's Hammond. Deep shot toward the end zone. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. He'll hand it off. They bring him back, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Out left, complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Stays on the field. We're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. He keeps it on a design run. He moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And here's the handoff. It's a fumble behind the line. And the defense comes up with the football.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. QB bootlegs here. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Back to throw. It's Mayava looking for his big tight end. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Swarmed with the pass rush. A sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the penalty's going to wipe away the touchdown and back up the offense. They'll see if they can overcome that mistake. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, USC.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Wideouts now clustered. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Joyner. First down and more. He's still running.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the Red Raiders are going to keep this drive rolling. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? To throw, it's Hammond. Caught in the backfield, it's Winston. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
The Red Raiders with 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. You don't see the lead defensive back drop a would-be pick like that very often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On the run, it's Jordan. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Back to pass. It's Mayava. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
And the Trojans will have to punt this one away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
And the Red Raiders are on the move here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Crucial red zone play coming up. Here comes a handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Dropping back. It's Hammond. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Now here comes the bunch formation. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Over the middle, it's Hudson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. He throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal, Tim. Hold your breath here. And that one's straight down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Taking a shot deep down the right side. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. The Trojans come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Then he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play. Completion makes it second down. Looking to chuck it again. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
To throw, it's Hammond. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And the Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. Signs with the throw. Tackle, but first down. The Red Raiders looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for a receiver. And the pass is incomplete. Convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. The field goal is good. That puts them back on top.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Send the back in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Jordan. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Back to pass. It's Mayava. Bringing pressure. That's caught. It's Jordan.
We got 3rd down. The offense has the advantage here on 3rd down to be able to get the ball downfield and make the completion. But this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. On the run, it's Joyner.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack,
but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. And the Red Raiders bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Scanning the field. It's Mayava. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The pass rush closing in. Cannot get the throw. He's taken down with a huge play at this stage of the game. Let's see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Sims. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Running back has it on the screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Looking deep for late-game heroics. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with this defense on 4th down. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Pounding away with the run game. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.